Bentley Okechukwu. Welcome to Center Stage Reality. I'll be the host of this show. We'll be talking about problems that us students face at EMU and how to solve them and bring more light to complicating situations and students closer to each other. Our first official guest will be the NSS President of EMU, Sajiri Sambi. Congratulations on being the NSS President.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So, actually, these questions are just some questions some Nigerian students would like to know. Okay, basically, for foreign students, what is NSS like? What is the concept of NSS?
The NSS, as you may or may not know, formerly called NSA, is Nigerian Student Society. It formerly used to be Nigerian Student Association.
Okay.
Thank you.
But NSS, like when you're having problems, like maybe basically when you're a student, and what semester are you in again?
A sixth semester student of Faculty of Business and Economics, Department of Economics.
Okay. You're a student. What problems have you faced as a student in EMU?
Prior to now, I didn't really face much challenges, but now you agree with me, you can see what's going on, the BVN issue, the bank limit, ATM withdrawal limit, the skyrocketing foreign exchange rate, which has constituted problem not only for me, but all and sundry Nigerian students in EMU, because prior to this, if we didn't have this exchange rate challenges, students could pay their school fees on time, pay their dormitory, or if you like, accommodation fees on time.
Okay. Well, in the case of paying school fees and accommodation, where does NSS come in this problem? Like, it takes time for some students to get their money from all the way from Nigeria to this place and pay their school fees. Sometimes it's really hard. Some people even miss semesters because of this problem.
Yes.
So where does NSS come in this problem now?
Okay, that's a good question. You see, as the NSS, as a student union society, it's to intercede on behalf of the Nigerian student. We speak to the school to extend provisional registration, and then it's been extended up to the midterm week so that the students have allowance to run around and sort out these funds where they are. So that is one of our basic functions. We act as an intermediary for the Nigerian student.
Okay. But between EMU and Nigeria, do they have any link? You understand?
No, this is what, if you watched my interview at the Friday show, prior to the election, I postulated that the first thing my government will do when we come into office is pay attention. I will set up a committee that will be comprised of the postgraduate student, that's the PhD student, and of course the master student, and the undergraduate under my chairmanship. And we will sell the school authority this idea. We will speak to the school authority, and then the school authority will in turn speak to the management of each bank, and then they will form three coalitions, that is the NSS, the school authority, and each bank. By extension, we relate this message to the federal government of Nigeria. We will look for a way to create a miniature each bank, a branch of each bank in Nigeria, so that students can easily pay in their school fees, and that day, maybe it will take some minutes or hours, the school fees will be credited into the school bank account. That is what we are working on, and so far we've booked the appointment. I'm just a month old into office. We've applied to see the rector and we have been granted listing. So I think within next week I'll be called upon for that.
That's a great idea, seriously.
Thank you very much.
Students will be proud of that. So, but basically, like, what are the hope of it you plan to achieve before you leave the seat?
I don't know whether private to the happenstances around the campus. The Nigerian Student Society female basketball team emerged victorious in the just concluded Emu Cup of Nations competition. We came first place with gold and medals to the credit of our administration. This is the first time in history of the Nigerian Student Society the female team has emerged first place with gold.
Okay, that's nice. So, thank you very much, Sir Jerry. But I know you're a busy man, but I would like to, ask you some riddles, just for fun.
Okay, be my guest.
Okay. So, a plane crashed in France, killing 17 people. So, how many survivors were buried?
Well, I think they were all survivors, so no one was buried.
No, but the thing is that they killed 70 people. So I'm asking, like, if the survivors were they buried?
Okay, they were survivors, so they can't be buried.
Oh, okay. You got me on that one.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So, how can a man go 8 days without sleeping?
I think he doesn't need to sleep during the day because he sleeps at night.
Oh. No. It seems you are very good with those.
Yeah,
No, thank you very much for coming. I plan to keep this short. Thank you very much for coming. I wouldn't like to waste any of your time again. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is the NSS President of EMU. You've told us everything we need to know about EMU and everything that will help us as Nigerian students to keep our future brighter. Thank you very much. This is Central State Reality.